Thanks everybody. It's a great honor to be here. As I said, pre-race press conference, always a great honor to represent the United States. I am just more than thrilled to be on the team, and fourth time is a charm. I say. I mean, it was hard, it was difficult, but at the same time, my life has been a struggle, but I feel blessed to be able to be in the position that I am. The race was tough for everybody. I had a few issues going on for about 13 miles sprint. I don't know if I was going to make the team, but after 13, 14 miles, there was a release, and just got there and, make the team, and I'd like to congratulate Dylan Rupp and Jared and the females, Amy, Desi, and Shalane. It's going to be fun, but we just, a lot of people like to be in our position. We're just blessed to be here.
You said it all. We've got two incredible teams going to Rio, so I'm really excited to get out there and represent. 4 years ago, it was pretty heartbreaking finishing fourth. I worked really, really hard for the last 4 years to move up one position. And I'm so excited to get out there and represent the United States in Rio. Jared.
Wow. Yeah, what an opportunity. My heart goes out to all of the competitors in the race. It's been a dream of mine to compete at the Olympic trials and to be blessed to finish in the top 3 and have a chance to represent the country with other runners that I've looked up to and admired for years is really an opportunity. And given the quality of the field and the guys that we're racing against, these other guys that were close are friends, and so my heart goes out to them. But grateful for all of the support leading into this opportunity. None of us do this on our own. We have parents and siblings and coaches and friends and so many people, family, wife and kids that make it possible. And so appreciate all the support that I've had.
Okay, we'll open it up to questions. Remember, we have microphones, so just we'll go start right here in the front.
Hey, congratulations. It was a little tough on the TV to tell exactly you guys were at all times, but the last move from Rupp looked like it came in the USC campus, and that's what you said all along in your blue and blue that you were worried about USC campus.
That was Kyler made a big move there in the penultimate lap. Coach Larson and I discussed about what was going to happen, and that was the decision making. And we UCLA fight on, and I just said, this is it. You're gonna hurt, and you're gonna fight. You're gonna go to the NC campus, and that's all I was thinking. And that's where the team's gonna be made. And Tyler and Rupp and myself, eventually Ward, Jared was gonna be able to come and be able to just make a move, and that was a deciding factor. But then on the last lap, that's what I said. I had issues. Again, couldn't show it, but I was struggling to throw up and, going out. And then I just said, just got to make that team, and get them pulled away from me. And, and Tyler unfortunately, was sacrificial a little bit there, but that's what racing is, and we got to measure it. And I'm like, maybe I want to early to be able to, am I going to carry through? But, my teammates from UCLA were there. They were giving the gap. 30 seconds from the third and 1 minute to go, and in fact, Scott Abbott, I was recruiting him for UCLA to come, and he went to UCLA, and I remember those days, and they chanted UCLA flag over there for me, and just kept going with homecoming for me. There's so many people that were pulling for me, and I feel blessed. They were just secure the team, and as we said last time, going through Figueroa was just get that spot, because that's what my goal was.
You said you were trying to recruit Galen to UCLA?
No, that was Scott Abbott, who was on the cheerleading on there.
Okay, we'll go here and then over to Fly Drop and then to race.
I was a professional one, Galen was
Race is over, and the last we saw a lot of this, it was a two-person race with you and Shalane. Could you talk us through the remainder of the race, when she fell off, when you surged to the lead, whatever happened to break up the two of you?
So with the third, so we kind of started just running together like it was practice. We worked on this a lot. Like we worked really, really hard together. And on the third lap, I started going through a rough patch, and she kind of turned to me and she was like, "We've got this. Like, we're going to be right there for each other. You know, we're going to get on the team, because that's been our dream. It's not to get on the team ourselves. It's both of us there." So we were running together, and she got me through that rough patch. And then on the last lap, I think she kind of started going through a rough patch as well. And so it was the same thing. I was like, you know what? She did it for me. I'm going to do it for her. I'm going to get her through this. I'm going to try and talk her through it a little bit. And I think she was overheating a little bit. So we started kind of going through, and then with about a mile to go, I was keeping an eye on Des. I knew Kara wasn't far behind her, and that was not a position I wanted to be in, was the third, fourth position. With about a mile to go, I saw Des coming up, and that's when I decided I really needed to make a move, and so I went for it there.
And can you describe the scene at the finish where you're going to embrace Shalane and basically you're catching her as she falls?
She put everything out there today. She works so incredibly hard, and she's helped me so much the past 4 months. I've kind of just been hanging on to her. And today, it was one of the bravest, like most courageous runs I've ever seen, because she was definitely something was going on, and I think she had to focus literally on every single step she was taking to get to the finish line, and she made it happen.
And let's also welcome Desi Linden, who has joined us on the stage. If we could go, I think Marcus next.
The last 200 meters or so of that race was as happy as I have ever seen you. What was going through your mind?
You know, I always say, round to win, get the best out of yourself each time and every time. And, you know, whether you lose by, 3 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute, second place, always a second place. And the crowd was phenomenal throughout, and they were chanting USA, USA, go Meb, go Meb. And, a thrill of a lifetime, just like it was in Athens, just like it was in New York, just it was like in Boston and Houston 40 years ago. But this is a homecoming almost for me, and I've seen so many teachers. My 7th grade PE teacher was there. Coach Larson is here. I didn't see so many people. And then teammates from UCLA that I haven't seen many, many times. And everybody just having a cool sign with the run to win, Olympic ring, and things like that. It's just, I feel blessed. Believe it or not, I was a very shy kid. Couldn't show probably the end, but sports does an amazing thing for me, gave me self-esteem. Going through ESL, English as a second language, and things like that. Running has changed my life, and I feel so blessed to touch people's lives. And grab the United States flag, it was just a victory lap for me to be able to come. And knowing that I'm going to make the team, knowing that I'm fourth time, like I said, my daughter Johanna and the United States and nieces. There's a lot of people that are, Ryan Shea wasn't my thought. I have an ill mother who's my second mom. There's Blaze from Dallas, who was 4 days, had heart surgery. Those things are going in my mind, It's tough. I have a niece who has pneumonia who's going to be here, but you just try to draw energy and be the best that you can and dig deep, and you got to celebrate life because we have this able body. A lot of people love to be in our position going through, and we have this able body. That's what I try to do, and that's why it was a happy moment for me. And there's a lot of people that love to be in my position, and they can't because illness, disease, and other things.
Okay, so we'll have an opening statement from you, Des, real quick. If you'll just tell us about the race and open.
That was the toughest 26.2 ever. It felt so much longer. It was an absolute grind out there, and it was a mental battle when those guys got away. You're wondering if your tactics are right, if they're sound. I've always trusted Kevin McKeith's plan, and you know, I had to just let them go and trust in that plan today, and it worked out. Just stayed tough and kept looking up, and super happy to be on another team. You know, can't take these things for granted at all. I'm thrilled to get to put on another USA uniform and hopefully do it proud this time. So.
Okay. I think I saw your hand right here in the middle. Oh, where are the microphones?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Hi, and could you just take us into a little bit of that conversation with Shalane? You know, you just passed the LA Coliseum. It's about, I think, around mile 23, when she clearly looks like she's in pain. What are you telling her? Is she telling you, go ahead, go? Or what was the back and forth like?
It was kind of, so we like slowed down a little bit, and I noticed she was kind of trailing off. Which normally she is right by my side, stride for stride. And so I kind of looked and I asked her, I was like, hey, are you okay? And she was like, no, I'm not. And she seemed like she was even struggling a little bit just to like say that. She was like, basically I was like, you've got this, you can do this, like one step at a time. And then I started telling her, I was like, 1 mile at a time, just get to the next water station. There were a couple times she was like, I'm not sure I can do this, and I just kept telling her she could do it. Like I know what she's made of. Like she's so tough. So I knew no matter how bad she was hurting, she could make it happen.
How concerned were you that she might not finish that?
I was a little nervous. I started noticing the last couple miles actually. Like at first I thought she was kind of just going through a bad patch, which is very typical in marathons, and then before the last water stop, I kind of looked at her and she was turning bright red, and I knew the heat was getting to her, and so that's where I was like, I told her, I was like, I'm going to get you a water bottle, dump the whole thing on your head, and so I handed her a water bottle, and that's when I started getting a little bit concerned, because once that starts happening, you never know if you're even going to finish.